So WoW's 20th anniversary is ahead of us, and what does that mean for gold making? Let us begin. Okay, so jumping into everything, when it comes towards the 20th anniversary event, there is a ton of things to actually go over. Number one, and case in point, we have a load of new vendors that actually can provide different types of battle pets and everything to that effect. If we go over towards this little section on the map, and we go over towards the Caverns of Time, you'll be able to pick up a load of these different types of quests. However, there are 3 different world bosses currently up at this moment in time, and those ones are for the weekly and daily quests that are present within this. The currency of note that we're actually going to be going for is these bronze celebration tokens. These bronze celebration tokens can be gathered up either on the daily and or weekly depending on the quest. However, you do get around about 3 of these per quest, give or take, and you do get some from these world bosses by taking them out. Alongside that, when it comes towards everything, we have the timely trinkets vendor, historian Mad D, and basically what she will actually be providing is any of the time walking event items, along with a load of cosmetics and a nice little battle pet called Lil Doom's Hilt, and this little battle pet can be purchased for 10 of these celebration tokens. As far as I'm aware, you cannot sort of sell on these battle pets, so like the timeless mechanical dragonling and the corgi pup, I believe that those ones are literally soulbound to you as soon as you learn them. You can't put them in a cage, so FYI for that. Moving on towards our next little vendor, which is just along here, we can see that this little gnome guy right here can provide a decent amount of stuff with timeless badges as well. You've got the Kraggles battle pet, that you've also got Misty, and you've also got the reins of the Frey Feather Hippogriff. These ones are all soulbound once again. However, if we go to all and we have a look at these lovely little things, we could see that there is a ton of different types of BOEs that you could have gotten from all of the old dungeons. These ones are the ones that are the rare drops, and they're around about 25 badges in order to purchase. However, as you can see right now, you can buy the Pendulum of Doom for 100 timeless tokens. However, this one is all of these items are BOP, meaning that you cannot buy these and sell them on the auction house. That means that you'll essentially, if anyone's in a rush to get these, do not do it, because if you wanted to post them on the auction house, you can't. So better yet, it's mainly getting MOG for yourself. However, I would refrain at this moment in time to not doing any of the old world vanilla dungeons for those BOEs, because people will be able to buy these for so cheap. That means vanilla based dungeons for MOG for the next few months while this event is ongoing means that there is literally no point in farming up vanilla dungeons, as you can literally just buy them at the moment. So if you're like me, who farms up the Alderman, you can see that I can get the Pendulum of Doom now for myself, and that means a load of other people can do that. They won't be purchasing it off the auction house. This goes as follows, as it doesn't cover every single one, however it just covers the keynote ones, as the black metal cape comes from Zul'Farrak, you've got like the Gut Ripper, and you've got Lefty's brass knuckles. There still is different types of ones, like the slime scale bracer comes from Sunken Temple. However, that one doesn't overly go for an awful lot of gold overall regardless. So some items are going to be affected, and some others for vanilla based dungeons will be affected. So as you can see right now, there's no Miner's Hat of the Deep. You've got the Adventurous Pith helmet, which is pretty cool. I'm probably going to buy a load of these and just learn them all, mainly due in part that I will be then have them on my character, which makes sense, as I've got around about 8,550 tokens without doing any of the quests thus far. Moving on towards everything else, there is a few more vendors. So if we head all the way over towards this, we can see that the armor vendor is the one of note that we want. As you can see right now, I'm a fan of the Judgment gear, so I'll be trying to get a hold of 60 celebration tokens to get that updated Judgment armor. Overall, it looks banging. And especially with my druid, she'll look even cooler with that overall. But as you can tell, that the armor is 60 tokens. That's going to cost a lot of those tokens in order to buy all of these transmog sets. There is currently 13 that you can purchase, which is one for each class, and as such it will look banging, as you can literally look like the like as close as you can to the Lich King, and it looks pretty awesome. So I'll be doing that moving forward. Following on towards everything else, if we go over towards any other different types of vendors, we do have a couple of other battle pets which can be purchased from this event. You can buy the Little Nefarian, you can also buy a mount, which is the 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐄 chain, the Molten Corgi, and the 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐄 whelpling, along with the baby blizzard bear. I'm definitely going to be buying that baby blizzard bear. Jumping into our last vendor of note, there is a few more other different types of BOPs that you can purchase, and this is for your 541 gear. So if you've got an ult that isn't really geared up, he's just like a fresh character, you can purchase all of these lovely little epic items with some nice ability effects on them. Alongside that, these ones don't cost an awful lot, but these ones cost marks of honor, just FYI. And as such, we can then pick up our weekly quest of the celebrations. And this is the one that I wanted to cover, so do not forget it. It is the Celebrate Good Fun weekly quest. This one is the Blessings of the Bronze Dragonflight, which increases all experience and reputation gains by 10% for 12 hours. Once completing this, you have 12 hours to gain additional experience and reputation by 10%, along with your standard WoW anniversary buff, which you get by baseline, which is a 10% increase to experience and reputation. So people can get a 22% increase in experience and reputation. If you pair this alongside with your boost for experience within the War Within, that's a 25% experience gain if you have 5 ults already level 80 for any other different types of ults. That means that you're going to get really close to that. 10% plus 10% is 20%, plus your 25% per with your boost for War Within. That means that you're going to be getting a healthy amount of 45% experience gains overall if you wanted to take that into account. So by accepting this quest, I'll be able to gain more reputation gains overall. Following on towards all of that, I'm going to go enjoy the anniversary event. I'm going to start grinding out some of these battle pets to make some additional gold fairly quickly. And like I said, with those transmog items, they are BOP, so you will not be able to make gold on them. And however, you will see less frequent sales for those high ticket items that are in there. However, we can still farm things like Alderman, and as such for like the Miner's Hat of the Deep and stuff like that. The only item of note from that will be the Pendulum of Dune, which will be not selling for the next few months, and the price of it will go down, so we can expect that to be the case, as you can literally purchase this for 100 timeless tokens. So that being said, have an awesome one, enjoy the event, and if I've come across anything awesome or anything great for gold making while I'm doing this, I'll be posting it in the Discord on the announcements tab. Other than that, have an awesome one, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.